At IBI Security Transport, we could do this great big fancy video with paid actors, high production values, maybe some drone shots or explosions. Or just let our drivers tell their stories of why IBI is right for them and might be right for you.
Every driver here knows everyone else that works here. We all have a working relationship. And I find that's very important in our line of work because I'm not working through a Qualcomm. I'm not working through a designated dispatch. I'm not a quote unquote number to everyone that's here. I am Brian Hansen, Fat Bastards Incorporated.
I like the fact that when I call in, I don't have to identify myself. And I only deal with actually one or two people, mostly the same one all the time. The fact that when I make a statement or I have a complaint, it's addressed to quickly.
The fact that you're not a number, you can call in, you don't have to tell them who you are, they're used to your voice. All you got to do is say, I'm empty. All right, here's what you need to do next.
Because it was a comfortable setting where people were human beings and responsive to any family or personal needs that I might have.
The pay grade that they tell you is what you are actually make. And like I said, they're very understanding about family issues, family emergencies, just all around great people.
What is it that brought you to IBI Security Transport?
The money. The money, and even though it's forced dispatch, it's not forced dispatch like other companies. What we do here is not like anything else. And I like the home time, the freedom, and the dollars. And the fact that I'm not a number.
Well, where else am I going to make $95,000 a year? My first job working as a truck driver, I went there specifically to get over-the-road experience. I was there just for that experience on my resume. So I could come here and actually make money instead of $30,000 a year. I jumped up to 80 something a year, and now I'm hitting 95. And for someone without a college education, that's pretty good.
The income. The income, the abundance of work, I don't want for anything financially.
I was told great people, great pay, good home time, and they have fulfilled their promises to me.
I had heard about, it wasn't IBI then, it was Brambles. I guess somewhere around 1990, 92, I was told what they were paying. And I thought about it long and hard, and I said, there's no way, absolutely no way anybody's paying that kind of money for somebody to drive a truck. So I just shrugged it off and went on about my business. And about, 10 years ago, in this coming March, I went to work for them. And I'm glad I did, because the money I'm making is more than what I was making owning a truck and trailer. When I sold everything and come over here, I started making money again. Last year I made $102,700. This year I made almost $91,000, a little less, but that's all right. It went home a lot.
Is working for IBI Security Transport different than you expected?
10 years ago? Oh, yes, absolutely. It was just a real shock that I didn't have to run 24 hours, 7 days a week. Yes, absolutely, very different. And I actually got paid for what I did. The company before that, I ran as hard as I could, as creatively as I could, and I still couldn't make any money. I didn't have to be creative when I came to IBI. IBI, your home time is sacred. When you go home, you're home, and they tell you when to come back out. Once in a while, they'll ask you to do a little favor for them, but they pay you for it. They take really good care of us, and they pay us to go home, and they pay us to come back out. And you take your vehicle home with you.
Yes, it is very different. The pay that they tell you you will receive, you can bet on it.
The amount of appreciation that you get that I don't see elsewhere from other employers. Other companies that I have worked for elsewhere just didn't give a hoot. Just didn't give a hoot about you or what you had to do. just didn't listen to your personal needs.
Would you recommend IBI Security Transport to other drivers?
Oh yes, anyone that can run team and has someone that they already know that they can run with and not kill should come to IBI as long as they have a clean background.
Oh, absolutely. I bleed IBI. I'm IBI to the bone.
Yes, if they are looking for a position where they can work independently, because this is not a position where you're going to have somebody looking over your shoulder and telling you what to do. If you're the kind of person who can work independently without having a supervisor tell you when to sharpen your pencil and all that other stuff, okay, you do well with it.
Yes, I would recommend IBI to other drivers, and I have done so numerous times.
If you'd like to learn more about the IBI difference or to join our team here at IBI Transport, visit ibitransport.eejobs.org. You can also call 1-800-582-5912 and talk to someone in our recruiting program about any questions that you may have.